Here are the preliminary steps to making my peak lapel jacket from either the pattern that you can get from the printer or the downloadable and printable from your home computer. Let's get to it. This is my basic block jacket pattern that has a little bit of a style that you can use as is or create new designs from it. It has a peak lapel. As you can see, it is an unlined jacket with great detailing inside, large neck facing, patch pockets. It has a two-piece sleeve with a placket for the buttons on the sleeve. It is a two-button closure. It has fitted seaming in the back and fitting darts in the front. And it also has a back vent that you can use or take out. This is a fitted jacket, but it is not hourglass. It is just slightly fitted with the darting and the seaming at the waistline. It is fairly narrow around the sleeve, so keep that in mind. And it is a great jacket in order to build from. I'm going to show you basically the preparation that is involved in getting this jacket made properly. I already have a short out on the printing of it, and you can buy it on my website either in the one piece here with the 24-inch white paper, and this is by 96 inches long as far as the file goes. You have to print this at your local printer. It comes in sizes 2 through 14 US sizing with my chart, or you can also get it in the downloadable and printable letter size and A4 size from your home computer. So keep in mind, you want to be able to print this at 100% scale. So either you have a Mac or a different type of computer, you want to put the scale and you want to actually type in 100% on it and then click print. You don't want to do any other format. Usually you would have it on portrait mode as well. And after you print all of the pages, you must check the box that is included in here to measure that. It's supposed to be 4 inches on this particular one, and you need to make sure that it exactly is 4 inches because that will tell you that the scale was printed correctly. It'll also show you the different line variations for each size. I just printed this in black inks, because that's all I have, but you can print this in color, and when you print it in the large format version, in the color or in black and white. A tip is when you're printing the large format, when you go to the printer, ask them to print it as a blueprint. It'll be a cheaper file when you're printing. Do not let them charge you for poster. All right, let's get to the layout. You will have 3 rows that are labeled A, B, and C. You'll have A 1 through 9, and there we'll start off, and it has dotted line over here that you either cut or use to overlap. I prefer to overlap, and actual notches to make sure that you're placing this pattern properly. So this is the A group, 1 to 9. Then you have the B row, 1 through 9 again. You can barely see it, but it will show up better on your printer, hopefully. My ink is going a little bit. And then there'll be the C group, 1 through 9 as well. After you have it laid out on the table or the floor, you want to check that everything is accurate and that things are lining up as far as the design goes, that you know you have the right pieces in place. Then you want to get Scotch tapes, the kind of tape that you can actually write on, because you will be making changes on this pattern if necessary. I like to fold one side back like this on the broken line, and then carry it over to the other side so you can get a nice mesh joining of the pattern itself. Follow the notches for accuracy. Take your Scotch tape and just put a small piece on either side. Do not over tape it in the beginning. Do that to all the pieces on the first row. Continue the same process on the row B in two places only, and then do that on C as well. After you have all 3 rows done, then you can do the up and down. I would just overlap it at this point because it might be difficult to fold that back. Make sure that those lines are right on top of each other, just like that, matching the notches. Fold back one side and check it with the other, as well as the joints. And then tape it down. At this point, when all 3 rows are together, if you feel it needs more tape, that's where you can put more tape to keep it nice and flat. One part of the sleeve, the second part of the sleeve, the front jacket, the front facing, the back jacket, the collar, the back neck facing, and patch pocket. Keep in mind, if this is too much, you always have the option to get it all in one piece. So all 3 files are available on my website, eliascouture.com. Shop.